Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing, well, I'm gonna be doing, but you're gonna be watching me. Hopefully you like it. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that, comment. Make sure you do that. But anyway, today we're gonna be doing a eyebrow tutorial. I know it's like probably millions, if not millions, thousands of, if not thousands. It's a hell of a lot of eyebrow tutorials. But my eyebrow tutorial isn't out there. So, and I know a lot of people ask me how do I do my brows. This is not a natural brow. I do not do anything natural when I do my own makeup, because if I'm gonna sit here for an hour, and it does take a long time for me to do my makeup, and I get sidetracked and dancing and all that stuff, I want you to know that I did my damn makeup, okay? You won't see my brows before you see me, honey, okay? Even if I got a fresh weave, you still gonna see these brows first, okay? You gonna see all the time that I spend, you gonna see these joints. But yes, so let's stop the chit chat and let's get started. What you're gonna be needing today, you're gonna be needing your concealer or foundation, whatever you choose. I use the the Pro Longwear Concealer in NW40. This is actually 2 shades lighter than me. So if you want to use your natural shade, one that matches your skin, that's perfectly fine. That will be more of a natural look. But if you want the under eyebrow highlight, use something that's lighter than your skin. And then for the actual brow product, I use Anastasia's Dipbrow in Ebony. It's a pomade, okay? And on top to set it, especially for people with oily, Jesus, focus, okay. Especially for people with oily faces or brows, I suggest that you set your brow if you use a pomade. If you don't use a pomade, then use a powder, okay? But if you're using a pomade, I suggest that you set it with a powder. Mine's aren't oily. I just like to set it to make sure they stay. If my boyfriend get mad at me, he can't, rub them off. So and I set it with the Anastasia Brow Duo in Ebony. And this is what it looks like. Okay. So, and you're going to be needing your brow gel. This is also from Anastasia. It's a clear brow gel. And a concealer brush. My concealer brush is like a double-ended one. I got it from Target for like $5. I've been trying to find another one, but I can't find it. I don't know if they discontinued it or what, but I love this brush. I've been using it literally for the past 2 years. This is the only brush that I use on my brows, okay? And I'm gonna tell you now, guys, I do not go on the top of my brow to clean it up. You can if you want to. If you choose to, you are more than, welcome, I guess, to do that. I don't do that personally. I don't really go for that. That's just not me. But because I like my brow the way it is, just the underlying, and it saves me time. Because I know my jaggedy hands will mess it up. So, alright, let's go. Oh, I'm sorry, one more thing. And with the pomade, I do use, for the pomade and the powder, I do use the Anastasia number 18. It rubbed off. I was looking for it. It comes with the angle brush on one end. And then it comes with the Spudo on the other. Okay, guys. Let's get started. You're gonna brush. So I apologize ahead of time. I'm very bad with explaining things. So I'm gonna try my best to try to explain this as well as possible. So bear with me. Okay, so we're gonna brush our brows in the direction that they're supposed to go. I don't know where it's used at, so we're just gonna go. I brush these up, and then I brush these up, these ones in the front up, and then I go this way, like diagonally, and then down. So it's like the rainbow, I guess, half rainbow. And that's that. So there's the brow, it's brushed, okay? Now I'm gonna be taking my dip brow in this, and I'm gonna just take a little. You don't want too much product, then you're gonna be looking like, whoa, Rashida. So we do that, and then I actually take my brush and I underline. I don't go in the beginning of it. I like start right here, right if you guys can see, like right there, I don't start all the way over here, I do it over here. And you guys will see why I do that further on. I don't want to get sidetracked. Okay, so yes, you just follow your brow. And you also can use whatever brow product you want. You can use a pencil, pomade, eyeshadow if you want to be inexpensive. It's, you know, whatever you prefer you can use. Whatever works for you. And I actually take these brushes, I take the top lashes and I brush them down so I can see that line, because I don't want them to be too like thick. I don't want my brows to be thicker than me. And if they're thicker than me, they are thick. Focus. Okay, here we are. So I'm gonna get a little bit more pomade on my brush and I'm gonna outline. And if you guys have any questions, you can definitely comment and ask me. But I'm gonna try to like let you know everything. So here's the brow. It is outlined. There it is. And then I will take the brows back. The hairs. Yeah, brows, whatever. Oh my gosh, this focus is crazy. Okay, I take that back. I'll put them back. I'm sorry. And put them back in place to where they were. See, right there. So now I'm gonna take whatever rest is on my brush and I'm gonna fill in. You don't want any bald spots. We don't want your brows to look like Uncle Phil. You know. So we just fill in any brown spots. And if you miss a little bald spot, don't worry. You probably can go back over with your powder. But I don't want to use too much product because I am going to go on top with a powder. And I don't want my brows to look too heavy. So I'll just fill it in and I'll go in between those lines and I'll stop there. And I stop there. So your brow is going to look like halfway done. It's going to look like very, very light and then done. And then I just blend out that product. There. So that's that. And so now I'm going to be taking my Brow Duo from Anastasia. And I'm going to be taking the darker shade. They come in a dark shade and a light shade. The darker shade is for this part of the brow and the light shade is for the beginning of the brow to give you that faded effect if you like that. I like the faded effect. I don't want my brows to look like bricks, okay? So I will be taking the powder and I'm going to be setting it on top. In whatever areas you didn't catch the first time with your pomade, you can go ahead and get that if you didn't already. See. And since I do not use a concealer or foundation on top of my brow, I do make sure I try to make that top line as perfect as possible. And because I end up doing foundation anyway, so if I do need to, I would take a little brush and just clean it up a little, but I try to make my top brow line as perfect as possible. And if you do use a concealer or whatever you use on top, then you know, go ahead and do it, but I try to make lines as perfect as possible, so I won't have to do that. Okay, just fill that in. Okay, and then we're gonna just, you know, blend that out. So now I'm gonna be taking my powder again, and now I'm gonna be going in with the light powder. Remember in the beginning how I just started down here, over a little? This is why, so I can get that that gradient effect. You can start over here if you want. This is just how I do my brows. And as you guys go on, if you're a beginner, you're gonna especially see how, you're gonna see things that do and do not work for you. These are things that work for me personally. So yeah, if you don't like it, oh well, this is how Kiki Kisses do hers. Okay, so now I went in with that light powder and I'm just gonna be doing light hair strokes like that. And see how it's like fill it in. And I'll start over here so you know it won't be like, don't start over here so because somebody was coming to my house, but they run. I start over here on top of this stuff so I can get a little product off, and then by the time I get over here it's less product, so it'll be like that gradient. Oh, you see my missing nail? Listen, I went off track real quick. I went and got my best friend, shout out Shauna, got my nails done for my birthday. My birthday's in a couple of days. She got my nails done, and last night I was doing laundry and bam, broke a nail. And when I get my nails done, I always ask for thick acrylic because I know I will end up breaking my nails. And he did do thick acrylic and I still end up breaking it because I'm just that clumsy. I'm so clumsy, it's ridiculous. So, yeah. I'm missing a nail. So, yeah. But, back to the brows. Start over here so you can, you know, there won't be no harsh lines and you can just get over here. And by the time you get to this brow, or I mean the beginning of your brow, the product on your brush won't be so heavy. And I just do hair strokes up in the direction of wherever the hair is going. So there's that. And then now I'm going to be taking the spooder part of my brush and I'm just going to be blending this out. Blend everything in. Okay, so that's that. So now I'm going to be taking my concealer brush and my concealer. And I'm going to be cleaning if you choose it. I'll just squirt it out a little and just dab. Sorry, I had to, I'm sorry. You just dab your brush on it. Just get a little product on there. I don't use too much product on my brows because that takes much longer to blend them, and then yeah, whatever. You can't use more product also if you want to like put on your lid. I know this concealer, I guess some people use it as a shadow. I mean, yeah, what is it? Shadow primer, make their shadow stay. Instead of using primer, they just go down using this. But today I won't be doing that. One day I'll try it, but not today. So I take a little on my brush. And now I'm going to be outlining it. Or cleaning it up, should I say. And instead of like going, if you're a pro, then bam, you can do that. But this is for like people who are like just starting, or even pros. It's easier for me to just do like little sketch marks. So I'll make sure I don't mess up anything. So I can get everything and just clean it up. See, now I see that that is like uneven, so I'll go back and do that. And then bam. That's that. And then now I'm just gonna blend it out with this brush. Just gonna go in because I see how little took a little hair in with the concealer. Just see, there we go. And that's that. And then now I'm gonna be taking my clear brow gel, and then I'm just gonna brush the gel and brush my brows in the direction that I want them to go, as we did in the beginning, so they would stay. Excuse me, sorry, that was gross. So they would stay, you know, you walk outside and it's raining, don't worry, because your brows ain't going nowhere if you do this stuff. And bam. There you go. Those are my brows. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, hopefully you're not concerned about anything, you can do that down below. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, you know. So thank you guys for watching, and you have a nice day.